Archangel Michael says, "The veil around you is trembling and the air is carrying a warning. A presence is approaching, cloaked in charm and sweetness, but inside lies a truth you have not prepared for. This moment will test your heart, because the person you are about to meet is not who they claim to be. They will smile at you with practiced ease, offering comfort and the illusion of safety. But the mask they wear hides a reality that has been carefully constructed to deceive. The revelation will strike you suddenly, breaking your heart before healing can begin. The danger lies not only in what they hide, but in how deeply they intend to entangle you. Their words will sound convincing, their actions rehearsed to make you trust, yet everything is built upon false ground. What comes next will demand strength that you did not realize you had. Even now, signs are unfolding in your surroundings, small hints of contradiction in their story. You may notice shadows in their timeline, inconsistencies in what they say, and the way they avoid direct clarity. Do not dismiss these signals, for they are warnings meant to prepare you for the unveiling. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The truth will not arrive gently, it will burst through like lightning across a silent sky. You may feel betrayed, disoriented, even abandoned in the weight of the moment. But what breaks your heart now will be the very key to your liberation later. When masks fall, clarity enters. The pain you will feel is not designed to destroy you, but to push you toward freedom from lies. This is the breaking point where illusions dissolve, making way for the light of truth. The person in question carries two faces, one they present to you and another they guard in secrecy. They have hidden it for so long that even they believe their own falsehoods. Yet the divine has chosen to intervene, and their disguise cannot endure much longer. Prepare your spirit for turbulence, because the revelation may shake your trust in people for a time. Yet, it is better to endure the shattering of an illusion than to build a life upon deceit. What feels like loss will soon reveal itself as divine protection. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Archangel Michael says, "The storm will not last forever. Though the truth may wound, it will also cleanse, removing those who cannot stand in the presence of light. The healing that follows will carry strength into your bones and wisdom into your soul. The person who is coming carries intentions that do not align with your destiny. They thought their disguise would keep them hidden, but your path is protected. Soon, they will be exposed, and the weight of their falsehood will collapse. As the mask falls, you may question how you could not see it earlier. But this delay is divine strategy. It ensures that the exposure happens at the right time, when you are strong enough to stand. Every tear you shed will be turned into fuel for your rise. This revelation is not a punishment, it is a release. It is the moment where the divine hand removes the counterfeit from your life to make space for what is truly yours. Though it hurts now, your future is being safeguarded. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The hours ahead will bring unusual encounters. A conversation, a message, or a sudden change in behavior will open your eyes. You will see the cracks forming in their carefully painted mask. Their truth is heavier than they can carry, and in moments of weakness, their facade will slip. You will catch glimpses of the reality they try to hide from you. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. What is revealed may leave you breathless for a moment, as though the ground has shifted beneath your feet. But remember, the divine is not exposing this to crush you, it is to protect you. The false has no place in the life you are being led into. When your heart breaks, it will be like a seed breaking open in the soil. From that crack, new strength, clarity, and protection will grow. The heartbreak is temporary, but the wisdom it brings will last forever. Type Amen to get blessing 666. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, "Darkness hides behind many masks, and one such mask is walking closer to you now. They pretend with skill, showing only what they want you to see, while hiding the motives that twist beneath the surface. This is why your spirit has been restless, sensing what your eyes could not yet confirm. They will approach with confidence, with gestures and words carefully chosen to earn your trust. But a subtle unease will stir in you, as though your heart whispers a warning louder than their smile. That is the divine speaking within you, guiding you toward discernment. The person's story is not whole. They have rewritten parts of their past to seem acceptable, altering details to blend into your life. But when the hidden pieces begin to surface, you will see how far they strayed from truth. This encounter will not be ordinary, it is meant to teach you the difference between appearances and reality. Your tears may come, but they will purify rather than destroy. The unveiling of truth is painful, but it is also holy. Type Amen to get blessing 333. At first, they will mirror what you long for. They will echo your dreams, desires, and even your pain to appear as if they understand. But beneath the reflection lies calculation, and their mask is a mirror of your hopes, not their soul. The divine is sending you signs. Watch the small slips in their words, the contradictions, and the way they hesitate when truth is demanded. Each inconsistency is a crack in the wall they built. And soon, the wall will collapse. When you learn the truth, your heart will feel crushed under the weight of disappointment. But this heartbreak is the doorway into protection. Better to mourn the false than to embrace it forever. Archangel Michael says, "The false cannot stand in the light." And soon, the light will shine so brightly that every shadow they hide will scatter. You will see, and when you see, you will no longer doubt. Type Amen to get blessing 444. You will remember this moment as a turning point, a before and after. Their approach was timed to test you, but the divine has written an ending they cannot escape. You are not destined to be trapped in their lies. Their intentions were stitched with threads of self-gain. They sought access to your kindness, your gifts, and your trust. But the divine will not allow them to harvest from what was never theirs to claim. The truth will break you, yes, but only to heal you stronger than before. You will learn to trust the voice within you that whispered warnings you once ignored. You will walk forward with sharpened discernment, unable to be deceived again. Their mask is already slipping. Pay attention to the unease you feel when they speak, the way their eyes shift, the way their words repeat without meaning. All of these are alarms from the unseen realm. Type Amen to get blessing 555. They underestimated the divine hand upon your life. They believed their mask would remain, but the timing of their exposure has already been set. Soon, their truth will unravel before your eyes. You will hear words that sting, actions that shock, and revelations that break the image you once held of them. The pain will echo deep in your heart, as if trust itself has shattered. But remember, this shattering is a cleansing. When the lie is gone, the real healing can begin. The pieces of your broken heart will be reshaped by divine hands, stronger than they were before. Every tear will water the seed of wisdom now planted in you. The divine never allows deception to last forever. Illusions fall, but truth always stands. And in that truth, you will find freedom, even if it comes wrapped in sorrow first. Type Amen to get blessing 666. They are not who they say they are. Their image was designed, their role rehearsed, and their presence calculated. But the divine has pulled back the curtain, and what was hidden will soon be revealed. This is why you have been restless, why your dreams have been unsettled. The spirit within you has already sensed the falsehood pressing close. It is only a matter of time before your eyes catch up with your soul. Their true face is not aligned with the destiny marked for you. They walked into your path with motives that cannot survive the weight of divine light. That is why they will soon fall away. Do not fear the heartbreak, for it is only the breaking of an illusion. When the mask falls, you will see the difference between shadow and substance. You will know, and once you know, you will be free. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Archangel Michael says, the silence around you is charged with signals you may not yet fully recognize. A storm is forming in the unseen, and it has been hidden inside the smile of the one approaching you. This person does not carry the truth in their hands, they carry a mask designed to capture your trust. Their words may appear soft, their tone familiar, and their kindness convincing. But underneath, there is a tension, a shadow that does not match the light of their speech. This contradiction is the clue the divine wants you to notice. The moment they enter your life more closely, you will begin to feel the pull between illusion and reality. Your spirit will grow uneasy, though your mind may argue to silence it. Do not ignore that inner unease, it is the divine whisper protecting you. You are standing at a crossroad of truth and deception. And while the false may bring temporary comfort, it cannot survive in the presence of the eternal light. That is why the truth will soon break through, even if it shatters your heart first. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The deception is not a small one. It has been cultivated over time, carefully shaped, and delivered with precision. This is not random, it is an attempt to entangle you into a story that was never written for you. Their intentions may seem harmless at first, but the deeper truth is dangerous to your peace. They seek to gain from your trust, to pull from your energy, and to benefit from what you were never meant to give them. That is why this exposure is urgent. The divine allowed the mask to remain for a short time, not to harm you, but to ensure the unveiling happens in a way that teaches you. Every lie revealed will strengthen your eyes to see beyond words. Every heartbreak will remind you to trust your inner knowing. Archangel Michael says, illusions cannot live forever. And now, the clock is ticking for their mask to fall. Their truth will soon be undeniable, and you will finally see what was hidden. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The encounter ahead will feel both familiar and unsettling. Familiar, because they will echo your own heart back to you with rehearsed words. Unsettling, because deep down you will sense that something does not align. This duality is the key. They pretend to be what you need, but they are only reflecting your desires, not embodying them. The difference will soon become impossible to ignore. When you finally see it, your heart may ache as though a bond has broken. But that ache will be the release of chains you did not realize were forming. Painful freedom is better than comfortable bondage. This revelation will test you, but it will also cleanse you. The divine is removing what cannot stand in truth, even if it means shaking you through heartbreak. Do not mistake the breaking for loss, it is deliverance. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You will notice signs in their eyes. The way they avoid holding your gaze when truth is near. The way their hands fidget, their voice wavers, or their story shifts ever so slightly. These small cracks are not accidents, they are evidence. The mask they wear is slipping, and the divine is ensuring that you see the flaws. Once you recognize them, their disguise will no longer have power over you. The heartbreak will feel heavy at first, like a storm cloud pressing upon your chest. But storms always pass, and the air that follows is fresh, clean, and new. This pain will clear the air around you. Remember, the false cannot remain in the presence of the chosen. And you, being chosen, will always be rescued from what is not real. The unveiling is not punishment, it is protection. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Their secrets are heavy. They have hidden parts of their life that would shake your trust if spoken. But no secret can remain buried forever, for the light has already begun to dig it out. The truth may reach you suddenly, a conversation, an accidental slip, or an unexpected message. In that moment, everything you thought you knew about them will unravel. And though it hurts, it will set you free. This is the way of the divine, to remove the counterfeit so the authentic may enter. Every mask removed is space made for real love, real friendship, and real connection. Do not fear what falls away. Archangel Michael says, this is a cleansing moment for you. The false will be stripped away, and the true will take its rightful place. Though your heart may tremble, your soul will rejoice. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Archangel Michael says, the closer you move to this moment, the louder the unseen realm begins to stir. Whispers rise in the silence, warning you that something is not what it seems. The one who stands before you soon will not be the person they claim to be. They will wear charm as clothing, and they will carry words polished like glass. But glass, no matter how polished, is fragile and breaks with one strike of truth. That is what will soon happen, the mask will shatter. The heartbreak will feel sharp, sudden, and heavy, as though the ground has shifted beneath your steps. Yet this breaking is not to destroy you, it is the cutting away of a rope tied to your spirit. You were never meant to carry their disguise. The truth will come like fire. It will burn, but it will also purify. You will rise from the ashes of that pain with clarity you did not have before. Type Amen to get blessing 888. They will attempt to hold their mask longer. They may speak sweeter, act kinder, and appear more attentive. But the pressure of truth will not allow them to sustain it. A slip will happen. A wrong word, a careless action, or a contradiction will break the illusion. That will be the moment you realize what your spirit has been warning you of all along. It will sting, because part of you wanted to believe in what they showed you. But the divine will not let you remain bound to something false. This exposure is your protection. Do not cling to what is collapsing. Let it fall, for in its falling, your freedom begins. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Your journey requires truth as its foundation. Lies cannot support the destiny written for you. That is why the divine will not permit this person's mask to remain standing. They believed they could hide forever, but the timing of heaven has come. Their truth will be uncovered, not by your effort, but by divine exposure. The light is already cracking through the darkness they carry. It may feel like betrayal, but it is actually deliverance. It is better to weep for what was false than to be trapped by it forever. Every tear is a cleansing river flowing you into new strength. Archangel Michael says, deception cannot dwell near those marked by divine protection. And you are marked, chosen, shielded. This revelation is your evidence. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. The mask they wear has fooled others before you. They are practiced in hiding, skilled in pretending, and bold in acting as though their falsehood is real. But the divine has chosen you as the one who will see through it. Do not doubt yourself when the signs appear. Do not silence your spirit when it cries out within you. Those inner warnings are the alarm bells of heaven ringing for your protection. The heartbreak is unavoidable, but it is not without purpose. Through it, you will learn discernment that no one will ever take from you. Through it, you will learn to guard your heart while still shining with love. This is the breaking point that becomes your making point. The mask will fall, the false will fade, and truth will stand in its place. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. The meeting ahead is not a coincidence. It is part of a divine lesson scripted long before you knew this day would come. The reason is greater than the pain, it is shaping your spirit for destiny. You are not being punished, you are being prepared. Each lie exposed strengthens your shield. Each heartbreak endured adds wisdom to your path. Their mask may have seemed strong, but in truth it is fragile. And fragile things cannot withstand the weight of light. When the moment arrives, the breaking will be sudden and complete. You will rise from it, even if tears fall first. And in that rising, you will find yourself stronger, clearer, and unshakable in ways you never imagined. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Archangel Michael says, there are moments in life when truth arrives with the weight of thunder. This is one of those moments. The person about to step into your path is not what they claim to be, and the revelation will cut deeply. They will try to convince you with gestures of care and words that feel familiar. But do not let the sweetness of their mask blind you from the cracks beginning to form. The divine is already working to expose what hides behind their smile. When the truth comes, it will not whisper, it will roar. The pain you feel will be sharp, almost unbearable in its first sting. Yet beneath that sting is freedom you have long been waiting for. The heartbreak is not an ending, it is a cleansing. It is the moment where illusion dies, and clarity lives. You will cry, but those tears will baptize you into new strength. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. This person has practiced their deception carefully. They have studied what you love, mirrored what you desire, and painted themselves as the answer to your heart. But imitation is not truth, and truth cannot be imitated forever. The divine has set a limit on how long their mask will last. That limit is almost reached. And when it breaks, the exposure will be sudden and irreversible. Do not fear the shattering. Sometimes the most painful breaks are the very ones that save you. What seems like loss will be the door to your liberation. Archangel Michael says, "The false cannot remain in the presence of the chosen. Their mask will fall because the light has declared it so." Type Amen to get blessing 1414. You will notice small signs first. Their words will contradict. Their stories will not align. Their actions will betray the image they try to uphold. At first, you may question yourself, wondering if you imagined it. But the divine will send confirmation after confirmation until doubt no longer has space to grow. You will see it clearly, and when you do, your heart will tremble. It will hurt, yes, but hurt is not the end. Hurt is the turning point where deception loses its grip. Hurt is the moment you step out of their shadow into the fullness of truth. This is not destruction, it is protection. It is the removal of a false presence that was never meant to claim your trust forever. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. The mask they wear is heavy, and it is already slipping. No one can carry deception for long without stumbling. They're stum. You may feel betrayed, but betrayal is only temporary. The wisdom it leaves will remain forever. What was meant to break you will instead build you. This is the moment where illusions collapse and reality stands firm. Though your heart may crack, your spirit will rise unshaken. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. Their secrets have weight, and the weight is becoming too much for them to hide. The truth will slip through their lips, or appear in their actions, and once it is seen, it cannot be unseen. You will know with certainty what was hidden. The tears you cry will feel heavy, but they will also wash away the residue of deception. What you lose in this moment is not real, it was only an image crafted to bind you. The real cannot be taken away. Archangel Michael says, "Every mask has an expiration, and theirs has reached it." This revelation is not your defeat, it is your deliverance. What breaks you today will protect you tomorrow. Your pain will give birth to clarity. And in clarity, you will find peace deeper than you have ever known. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Archangel Michael says, "Your soul is sensing something before your mind understands it." The unease you feel is not random, it is a divine alarm sounding in your spirit. You are about to meet someone whose truth has been buried beneath layers of falsehood. They will smile, but the smile hides shadows. They will speak, but their words are rehearsed, not born from honesty. Everything about them has been constructed for effect, not for truth. The divine is peeling away their disguise piece by piece. What they thought would remain hidden forever is about to come into the light. You will be forced to see them as they truly are. It will sting your heart, for you wanted to believe in their goodness. But the breaking of that belief will also set you free. The divine will not let you remain bound to a mask. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. The deception will not last much longer. Already the cracks are forming in their carefully built story. Already the weight of truth is pressing against their disguise. You may notice their eyes shift when questioned, or their words change depending on the moment. These are not coincidences, they are signs. Signs that the mask is slipping. The heartbreak may feel unbearable when the truth fully comes. But remember, this is divine intervention. It is the mercy of heaven that will not allow you to be chained to a lie. Archangel Michael says, "The false cannot remain where the light shines." And the light is shining brighter on your path each day. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. They believed they could control what you see. They believed they could play both roles, the one they show you, and the one they hide from you. But truth has a way of breaking through every barrier. You will see their intentions, not in what they say, but in what they cannot hide. A word spoken too quickly. A contradiction too obvious. A silence too heavy. These will betray them. Your heart will ache with the realization that the person before you is not who they pretended to be. But this ache is not the end, it is the beginning. The pain is carving a doorway into freedom. What collapses here is only what was false. What remains is the foundation upon which the divine will build your future. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. The mask they wear is heavy, and it has started to crack. The pressure of truth is greater than the strength of their disguise. The time has come for the unveiling. You will remember this moment forever, because it will mark the shift in your path. What was once hidden in darkness will no longer have power over you. The lie will fall, and you will rise. It may feel like betrayal, but betrayal is only temporary. The wisdom it leaves is eternal. The pain it causes is only the soil in which strength will grow. Archangel Michael says, "Do not fear the breaking." The mask must fall, for your destiny is too great to be tied to falsehood. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. Their secrets are trembling within them. They cannot hold it much longer. Soon, a slip will expose everything. It may come in an argument, a confession, or even through someone else who reveals what they have tried to hide. No matter how it happens, it will happen suddenly, like lightning in the night. You will not be able to turn away from it. The revelation will be sharp, like glass shattering in your hands. But it will also free you from the prison of illusion. Freedom often arrives with pain, but it is always worth it. Your spirit has been restless for a reason. The divine has been preparing you for this unveiling, so you are not crushed when the truth comes. Type Amen to get blessing 2222.